Hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to today's video. Today's look has been requested via Instagram as well as comments on my other YouTube videos, and it's been for a sort of no makeup, dewy, summery vibe. So I am going to try to share with you what I do to make this look happen. I'm sure there's lots of different ways, but I'm just going to share the products that I use that I find work for me. And we'll just dive right in. So I am starting, and sorry, my camera's shaking because my cat has decided to sit right behind the computer. So anyway, to start off, I'm wearing no makeup right now. I am kind of fresh-faced. I have on all my skincare products. So I have a vitamin C serum on. I have a facial oil on. I have a moisturizer and a sunscreen. So we're starting off with that. Don't forget your sunscreen. It's super important in the summer. Don't forget it. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to be using this product here, which is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. It's already ready to go. And the color that I use is shade number 5, and it's called Tan. So this product is really, really beautiful, and it can look greasy if you put it everywhere on your face, I find. Like, it can look a little too much. So I only put it on certain areas. So as we start, you'll see that there's this like really kind of nice big little foot to use. I'm going to start by using the product in this area here. So it's sort of like a kind of like a highlight and foundation mixed together. I'm also going to put it under my eyes here and on the cheek. So this Charlotte Tilbury product is one of my favorites. Again, you'll see I'm just putting it where I want a little bit of coverage, but also just some highlight. The cost of this bad boy is $53. I would say, given how long it's lasted me, and given I only use it in certain areas, I think it's worth it. If you're looking for something that like really gets at you that dewy look, that's the one. Next, before I even blend this out, I'm going to actually add in my concealer just to my under eye area so that when I blend it all out, it's all very flawless and brightening. So I have 2 shades here in the Tarte Shape Tape. Now, the colors I have are medium tan golden and tan. Depending on what my coloring is, the medium golden tan is a little bit lighter, and the tan's a little bit darker. I think they're kind of in the same family of colors. Today I'm going to choose the tan to add into my under eye area because I have a bit of a tan right now. The Tarte Shape Tape is sort of like a cult fave. You can only get it you can't get it from Sephora, which is super frustrating because I get everything from Sephora. But you can order it via Tarte website, and it's $35. You can, if you wait, typically sales do pop up, so I would encourage you to kind of just keep an eye on sales if you are interested in this. So I'm just going to add this color tan into those little crevices right there. And that's it. Next, I'm going to take my Artis Oval 7. You will see it no longer has a body. It only has a little neck and a head. So it broke, but it's $95, and I was not interested in paying again when I have a perfectly good working brush here. So we're just gonna be creative. So I'm going to take this brush, and I'm just going to blend out both that concealer and foundation combo, and you'll see already it's just so brightening. It's so nice. And then I'm going to work into the foundation alone, and it gives you a little bit of coverage, but really it gives you like a really beautiful dewiness, which is what we're going for. I like to take whatever's left on the brush and kind of work it underneath my eyebrow just because there's a little bit of redness there. I want to get rid of that. But again, I don't want to fully cover it up and make my face look like I'm wearing like a full-on mask. So just take whatever remains and put it in areas that you need a little bit extra coverage. And I hope you can see already that it's the areas that I am applying this foundation are sort of like catching the light a little bit more. Again, if you put this everywhere, I think you could run the risk of looking a little bit greasy. So just be mindful about that. And yeah, I'm gonna just kind of blend with my hands a little bit too, just to kind of almost take some of that product off. I think I put a little bit too much on my forehead there. And then you'll see that I also put some down the center of my nose. Again, like it sort of works as a highlight and foundation combo. So I'm gonna kind of highlight that region too. Okay, so you'll see that there's some coverage, there's some dewiness, all good things. Perfect. And again, I don't want too much under my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna dab, try and like warm up some product, take some product off. Only have it where we need it. Perfect. Okay, so I'm seeing some lightness here. I'm not sure what that's about. Again, too, I think products do oxidize, so even if it feels a little bit light when you first put it on, give it some time, it will adjust, and you're also not stopping here. There's more to happen still. So that's sort of the base for the dewy look. Next, we're gonna go in, and I think with summer, it's super nice to have like a bronzy look, and so I'm actually gonna use my contour stick to do that. So this is the Hollywood Contour Wand in color medium dark, and this costs $50. Again, like Charlotte Tilbury products are expensive, but I feel like they really do last for a good amount of time. And you know, some products you buy and they just like sit in your cabinet. These are not those products. Like you will want to reach for these. So in that sense, I feel like it's worth it to invest in products that you really, really like. And I really like Charlotte Tilbury products. Okay, so we're gonna go in here with this contour wand. We're just gonna draw in the hollows here, chisel out some of that cheekbone. I put a couple dots here. And I also take kind of the very edge of the sponge and I apply some of this product. Very, very lightly, just along the sides of the nose, on the little area where you would typically have a little cute button, and underneath as well. So I'm gonna start here. I'm just gonna flick, this is the RT6 brush. I got them all in a set, so I paid for them. To be clear, in a set. So we'll see here we're adding some of that bronzy warmth and dimension. It's a beautiful product. Really highly recommend. Again, I'm just gonna flick up. I don't wanna like rub it off of my face, and I also want it to be in this like upward direction so that it is carving out the bone. You'll see just like nice, warm, and chiseled. Okay, moving up into the forehead. Again, I just flick it into the hairline. And this, again, is just to add some dimension to the face. We're seeing here already, like there's more attention drawn to the center of my face, because I've got weird lines on my nose now, because of just the way that the highlighting and contouring works. Okay, and again, just rubbing upwards here in straight lines so that we are keeping that, we're keeping the contour, effectively the contour is making our nose look more straight, so we want to go up in straight lines. I feel like I'm a little bit out of focus, there we go. Okay, and again, rubbing this guy. And then underneath too, I feel like it gives you that little extra lift. Perfect, okay, there we are. So our base is largely, or almost done at least. I did want to point out that the RT6 brush is $83. Again, these are pricey brushes. I think whatever brush you have right now is fine. You don't need to go investing in these. They aren't that mind-blowing that you need them now. They're nice brushes to have, but again, not like necessary. Okay, so blush. I'm using the Nars Exposed palette. I believe this is no longer available, at least in Canada. But Nars has just wonderful blushes in general, so if you are interested in picking anything up, maybe you can ask somebody who works at Sephora or at Nars, like what would be similar to this. But all these colors are beautiful. I use them basically all. And what I do is I kind of just like swirl them together. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna swirl all the colors except for the highlighted color. which is this one here. Those are all these ones together. Okay. So applying to the apple, but also working up a little bit into the temple here. Okay, now what I like to do in the summer as well is I like to take this blush, again, whatever's remaining on the brush, and work it a little bit into the nose here to kind of have that like sun-kissed, almost like a little bit of a sunburn look. I feel like it gives a nice flush all over. I like to work it a little bit into my forehead as well, and the chin. And then whatever, it's whatever's left on the brush. It's not I'm not going in again for this, it's just the remainder. Okay, and this brush is the Wayne Goss Air brush, which I believe also is no longer available, so sorry for that little combo that is no longer accessible. Sorry about that. Okay, moving on to eyes. So face is done. Again, we can already see there's like this glowy, dewy, sun-kissed thing going on, which we like. So we're basically done with the base. You can do your eyes however you want to. I'll show you how I do mine. I'm going to actually take an angled brush, and I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal in the color Barbarella Brown. And I'm actually just going to rub my angled brush against the color here. And I'm going to work that into my lash line. I like for summer like a bit of a softer eye. Because I like drawing attention to this like the glowy, nice skin. Okay, and I like to take whatever's remaining, so focus on the top, but whatever's remaining, just rubbing it into the bottom lash lines here. Just to give it a little bit of color. Perfect. So it's quite minimalistic, nice and easy. And then actually before we move into mascara, I also like to take a little bit of this contour wand and just do like a little dot or two right in my crease up here. I think it gives a nice, like, again, like no eyeshadow shadow look, if you will. A natural sort of shadow in the crease without having to actually do a full eye. Okay, and I'm just working it all the way into the crease here. Okay, moving into mascara. So right now I'm using the Superhero, like it's like elastic something superhero mascara by IT Cosmetics. Pro tip: this little mascara is 5 grams and it's $16. The full size is 9 grams and it's $32. So pro tip: if you like this mascara and you really like having fresh mascara, if you buy 2 of these, you actually get more mascara than getting the larger size. And they're fresh. They're fresher. It is a more waste of plastic. That wasn't my intention around this. It just seemed like a better value for money to get the smaller one. The reason why I get small ones is because I like to change up my mascaras and experiment with new ones. I haven't found my go-to holy grail yet, so I thought I'd give this one a shot. Try the little one, but it also is a better value for money, so there you go. Alrighty, so I like to shake my mascara wand in my lash line a little bit, then pull up. If you guys have any other recommendations for mascaras, please let me know because I'm always in the search. I recently saw the Hourglass Oop. I recently saw the Hourglass. There's like a new like Unleashed one or something like that, and I'm curious about it. It says like lash extensions, and it sounds appealing. So, is there anything else? Yes, lips. So lastly, I'm gonna go in for my lip. Now, this combo is a little bit perhaps odd, but I'll explain to you sort of why I approach it the way I do. So I'm going to be using a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. There's two I love. One is called Pillow Talk. One's called Bitch Perfect. I find that Bitch Perfect really complements this look. I'm going to be using it in conjunction with a MAC lip liner. And this MAC lip liner, you'll see, is quite dark. So it's called Cork. This is the color. Again, dark. But what I use it for is sort of to overline and contour so my lips look a little bit bigger, and then also give me like a peachy nude color as well. So I'm gonna start here, and I don't line my whole lips. I just do little portions. So start here, and I just rub. And you can see it sort of gives like a shadowed look, like it makes things look more plump. Similarly, I think it's important to kind of like push that color out so it doesn't look like stark, harsh, like very brown line. And then I'm going to use Bitch Perfect. I love this color because it's natural, but it also adds a bit of like a peachy nude hue. Everybody focus. Hello. There we go. Okay. Very lastly, this is totally like take it or leave it, but I have this Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener in the color Stella. Now this I can only get in the US. I think I got it with a Fit Fab Fun box at one point when I was using that. But it's really pretty. If you have any similar products, I just love using it right here in the corners of my eyes. It's super subtle, but it adds such a nice like brightening effect. I don't know if you can tell the difference here. A little brighter, a little less bright. And that's the look. Is there anything else I want to say about this look? Not really. I feel like it's pretty minimalistic. It's really easy. I think, again, like out of all the things that you might need that you don't already have, I think what makes the look and the dewiness and like the plumpness of the skinness of it all is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I think you probably could use whatever concealer you already have to kind of work the concealer in and blend it out. Another important piece that I'm sure you've kind of deduced yourself already is this guy. Is adding that bronze, adding the dimension, really, really kind of makes the look stand out, I think. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please do drop them down below. And let me know if you have any other requests. I am slowly getting back into making more videos, and I'm really enjoying it, and I love hearing from you guys. That's the best part of it all. It's like being able to hear requests and being able to like find a way to fulfill those requests. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As an aside, this is a total aside. We're taking like a huge like 180 here. Talk about something else. I've really been enjoying my skincare recently. I want to talk about that. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. In addition, I've also been using microcurrent. It's like kind of like the New Face, but I've been using this product called the Myo Lift Mini, and I swear I really feel like I look younger. I know I'm only 30, but I feel like I look younger. My skin just responds and behaves like it's 20-something, and I love it. So if you guys want to hear more about that, I really love skincare. So let me know, and I'd love to share my experience. I'm no pro by any means, but I just have been experimenting a lot with different stuff, and this is pretty exciting. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, if you enjoy the look. Let me know if you have any other recommendations of products that you use when you complete your dewy looks. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.